This is Bob. Bob goes to gym 5 times a week and focuses on hypertrophy in order to build bigger muscles. Now Bob is on gear, but regardless, he has extremely huge muscles. His chicken has shrunk a little bit, but it's fine, he still has big muscles, right? But this is Chad. Chad trains around 4 times a week and sometimes only 2 times a week because he got a busy damn life. Chad doesn't go to no gym because he uses his own body weight to achieve superhuman strength and unlock his true body potential to achieve peak athleticism. He's lean and shredded. Chad is natural. He focuses on proper diet and recovery. Now one day, Bob and Chad decide to get in a fight. And without hesitation, Chad just knocks him out. But even when Bob decides to fight back, he puts him back in a headlock. And Bob realizes that the grip Chad has on him is impossible to break out from. Bob starts contemplating his whole life purpose. He starts thinking about whether going to that gym and working on and building these big muscles is serving him any purpose. Being huge and having big muscles is completely different from being lean and having powerful and effective muscles. Now look, the reason I came up with a story like this is not to on bodybuilders. I think bodybuilders are still healthier than 99% of the population. But also the problem with bodybuilders is that they're chasing looks and aesthetics. They would do whatever it takes to build muscles. That's why you see a lot of them going towards taking gear. And what ends up happening is they start losing the whole purpose of fitness. They lose sight of fitness. And this is why there's a huge spotlight on calisthenics now. People are kind of gravitating towards bodyweight exercise, but not really because they don't have or they can't afford the gym membership, but it's more like they build muscles, but then they realize, what's the use of the muscles I built if I can't rep out the push-ups or do a muscle up or do a handstand push-up and crazy skills which you see people doing, literally kind of defying gravity if you think about it. And the truth is, when you're doing calisthenics, you're kind of like focusing on the performance, you're learning skills, you're trying to unlock more advanced skills. You forget that you even have to build muscles, but then you realize, god damn, I'm looking bigger, I'm looking jacked. Like building muscles become a symptom of training. And this is the key here. You're building muscles because of the performance, because of your training. Whereas bodybuilding, you're doing the exercise for the muscles. And you might think, well, if muscles are muscles, what's the difference between growing them through bodybuilding and growing them through calisthenics? Huge difference. Now for me, a big role model was Bruce Lee. And honestly, things he could do was insane. He inspired me to try out things with my own body weight, which I thought I would never achieve. 2 fingers push-ups, pushing up to a handstand on my own fingers. I don't think Bruce Lee did that, but it's something that inspired me to actually achieve that peak athleticism, because he is the image, he's the epitome of peak human athleticism. People also know that Bruce Lee was focused on like performance, training towards his martial arts and how he would fight. His trainings were very functional. But I want you guys to take a step back and try to think about it. Ask yourself, what is the best way to go about fitness? Do I really want to look big and have muscles which I can't even use? Or do I want muscles which are so powerful that I can literally do the impossible with my body weight? The other day, I was at the gym and I was just repping out the muscle ups. Then there's this big guy. He was like huge guy, you know, huge arms, wide shoulders. Like the guy he was also in gear. I mean, he told me he was open about it. Came up to me, he's like, wow, that's impressive. I've been trying to work on the muscle ups for a long time. And I was like, sure, you know what? Show me your pull-ups. The moment he grabbed onto the bar, just by the way he grabbed onto the bar, I was like, good luck with doing one pull-up. And then he was just like, he was struggling to get his chin over the bar. The guy's 3 times my size or 4 times my size, God knows. But he can't even do a pull-up. He can't even pull his own body weight up. What can he use his muscles for? I'm just trying to give you guys the point of big muscles versus powerful muscles, okay, or effective muscles. Anyway, I hope I gave you perspective, but now I want to actually give you 3 powerful methods that will literally build you extremely powerful muscles and that will help you unlock unbelievable bodyweight or calisthenic skills which you probably never imagined you could do. These are actually training principles which guys like Bruce Lee used to follow and preach. You're gonna get shredded, you're gonna get lean, you're gonna get like extremely strong without even realizing. Building muscles and looking good is gonna be a symptom of chasing performance by implementing these 3 things which I'm about to give you. Okay, so number 1, how can we improve our muscle efficiency or effectiveness? How can we build that strong and extremely powerful mind-muscle connection, or I should say the neuromuscular adaptation to help you build immense strength. So in other words, improve your neuromuscular efficiency. So there are two ways to go about this. The first one is doing slow repetitions. If you take an exercise like the push-up and you try to slow it down as much as you can, even if you can do 30 push-ups, doing 2 slow repetitions of push-ups is going to put you on the ground. You're gonna start questioning, am I even that strong? You're literally taking control of your body. You're slowing down the muscle contraction and the muscle extension. You're pushing your muscles to be more efficient in performing that certain exercise. And listen, forget the push-up, try a slow pull-up. It's torture. The amount of stress it puts on the muscles is insane. It's amazing for muscle growth. So this is something you can implement. And also doing isometrics, which means holds. Holding a certain position. For the guys who have tried or thought about calisthenics, have you seen the L-sit? If you go down on the ground and try an L-sit, you're probably going to collapse. You're going to realize that what a strong core is. Because if you can't hold an L-sit, then I'm sorry, but your core, your abs are not as strong as you think they are. Even though you do these ab crunches and whatever exercise you do for the abs, planks. Planks are amazing for beginners, absolutely. But I'm talking about like stuff like the L-sit. God, man. You're gonna feel that the pain and burn in your core, because you're gonna realize that actually putting your muscles under so much tension does wonders for your strength overall. Actually, Bruce Lee used to do that. He used to kind of like curl a immovable object, like a bar he ties into the ground and tries to like curl it. The beauty of this is like the brain doesn't know what it's moving. It's just communicating with the muscles to move that object, whether it's movable or not. So in Bruce Lee's case, he was trying to do the curls. The brain signals like, pull the goddamn weight off. It doesn't know that it's stuck to the ground. And because of that, the brain kind of perceives it as heavy weight. So what happens is, it will stimulate not just muscle growth, but some real strength in your muscles. The second method is focusing on more functional exercises. Let's think of it as using different or multiple muscle groups in one movement. So we're kind of talking about compound movements here. Push-ups, for instance, you're just using your triceps, shoulders, chest to push your body weight up. Pull-ups, same thing. You're grabbing onto the bar, you're using your lats, your core to keep your body stable, your biceps, rear delts. You're using multiple muscles to pull your body weight up. And also you're using joints, your shoulder joints, your elbow joints. This is what really puts a lot of stimulus on the muscles and nervous system. And the stronger your nervous system, the stronger you get. It's always best to focus on like compound movements. If you're going gym, cool, but at least focus on compound exercises. The bench press, okay? Rowing, squats, like these are exercises that use multiple muscle groups, multiple joints to perform an exercise. And once you load them with weight, especially if you do weighted calisthenics, oh my god, man, your strength will skyrocket through the roof. And learning new bodyweight calisthenic skills becomes so much easier that you would instantly get them without any struggle. Third one, and this is very powerful if you want to actually like boost your strength in the next few sessions, and I want you guys to try it out. And that is trying to teach your muscles to be more efficient in performing an exercise within bursts, like poof, you know, like with power. We call that explosive training, or plyometrics. You've probably heard about them. We're focusing on low repetitions, but like more of efficient repetitions. Go from doing your regular push-up to pushing explosively, usually on the contraction, okay? So contraction is when you're contracting the muscles. For example, in push-ups, it's when you're pushing and contracting your muscles to lift your body weight up, okay? So pushing up, that's contraction. You want to go explosive, so boom, bam, off the ground. But to make this even more powerful, you want to go a little slower on the eccentric, okay? And then bam, explode again. Do that on the pull-ups. Because here's the beauty of it. Once you build that explosive power, especially in pull-ups, you're going to build so much strength and explosiveness that eventually, because of your neuromuscular adaptation, you're going to be able to pull up your body high enough to the point where you're pulling the bar almost to your chest, and transitioning up to a dip becomes easier, which means you have just unlocked the muscle up with barely any effort. Training with plyometrics builds insane power in your muscles that becomes so powerful and efficient. That's why if you watch videos of Bruce Lee, he used to preach that rule a lot. And if you see him punching bags, god man, the punching bag is literally flying through the roof. He's punching them effortlessly with so much power and explosiveness that he makes it fly. This is the beauty of plyometrics. If you think about Bruce Lee's training, the thing that made him really superhuman is that he didn't really stick to a routine. So you see a lot of people telling you, this is the best routine to go with, this is the best program, follow this exact routine, you're gonna be set for life. While this is true to an extent, this kind of hinders your potential. It stops you from experimenting with your body weight to help you reach new heights, new limits. It was the thing which I had to implement in order to unlock new skills and achieve levels which I thought I would never achieve. I'm gonna give you a free program, and it's not really like a program which you just follow. It's a program which educates you and helps you customize a powerful series of training. This is something which I've helped my clients to help them unlock skills which they couldn't really achieve because they thought that they hit a plateau. In reality, they just needed a different approach, different style of training. I'm going to teach you a lot of principles and some tactics and strategies you can use instantly to just take your whole bodyweight game to the next level. And you're most likely going to unlock a skill, like a calisthenic bodyweight skill. You're going to realize how powerful you are, I promise. The link is down below. Click the link. It's completely free, and you're lucky that it's free, by the way. This is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, it means a lot. And also subscribe for upcoming videos and tutorials that will help you with calisthenic bodyweight. It's time to level up your bodyweight, man. It's time to level up your strength, build some real muscle. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe, because I'm gonna see you next time. Peace.